My brother demanded I give him my college fund because his pregnant girlfriend needs it more. When I refused, my parents took his side and froze my account. I've been saving for college since I was 14. Weekend jobs, birthday money, everything went into my college account. 4 years of sacrifice and I finally had $18,000 saved up. Met in for my first 2 years at the state school I'd been accepted to. Then my brother Jake knocked up his girlfriend Madison. Jake's 26, works part-time at a vape shop and still lives in my parents' basement. Madison's 22, dropped out of community college and moved in with us 3 months ago. Neither of them has ever saved a dollar in their lives, but suddenly they're experts on financial planning. Last week, Jake cornered me in the kitchen while I was doing homework. "We need to talk about your college money," he said, like it was a family asset instead of 4 years of my life. "Madison's gonna need things for the baby. A crib, car seat, clothes, and we want to get our own place before the baby comes." I kept doing my calculus homework. "Hurry, like you should get a full-time job, don't be a smart ass. We're family, that money could help us get started, and you can just take out student loans like everyone else." I looked up from my textbook. "You want me to give you $18,000 so you can play house, and I should go into debt instead? It's not giving, it's investing in family. Besides, you're just a kid. We have real adult responsibilities now, real adult responsibilities." Coming from a guy who asked my mom to do his laundry yesterday, but Jake wasn't done. 2 days later, he brought it up at family dinner with Madison sitting right there rubbing her barely visible bump like she was about to deliver any second. "Mom, Dad, we need to discuss the college fund situation," Jake announced between bites of the meatloaf I'd helped cook after getting home from my part-time job. My dad looked confused. "What situation? Your daughter is hoarding money while your grandchild goes without basic necessities." Madison jumped in with this sad voice. "We're not asking for much, just enough to get the baby what it needs. I grew up without anything and I don't want that for my child." My mom's face immediately softened. She's always been a sucker for sob stories, especially when babies are involved. "Honey," she said to me, "maybe you could help them out a little just for the baby." "Help them out with what? They haven't bought a single baby item yet. Madison's only 12 weeks pregnant." Jake slammed his fork down. "See, this is exactly what I am talking about. Suffish you were sitting on all this money while we're struggling to do what you live here rent-free and eat our food." My dad finally spoke up. "That's enough, Jake. Your sister earned that money. She doesn't owe you anything." I thought that was the end of it. My dad had always been the reasonable one. But then Madison started crying, full waterworks, talking about how scared she was about providing for the baby, how her own family had kicked her out, how she just wanted her child to have a better life. My mom was practically melting. "Oh, sweetheart, don't cry. We'll figure something out." Jake put his arm around Madison. "All we need is help getting started. Once I get promoted at work, we'll pay it back." Promoted at the vape shop, where he shows up late 3 days a week. The manipulation was so obvious it hurt to watch, but my parents were eating it up. By the end of dinner, my mom was already talking about family sacrifice and how sometimes we have to help each other out. 3 days later, I tried to transfer money for my first semester deposit and got an error message, "account frozen." I called the bank. Since I am 17, my parents have control over the account until I turn 18 next month. They'd frozen it pending family discussion. When I confronted them, my mom had the nerve to look guilty while she explained that they decided the money should go toward helping Jake and Madison get established as a family. Established as a family, Mom? They can't even establish a work schedule. Don't be cruel, they're having a baby. That changes everything. It changes everything for them. It doesn't change the fact that I earned this money for college. My dad avoided eye contact. "Maybe this is a sign you should consider community college first. Save some money. Save some money? You just stole my money." Jake walked in right then, grinning like he'd won the lottery. "Pikes for doing the right thing, sis. The baby's going to have such a great nursery." I've been staying at my friend Emma's house for a week now. My parents keep texting that I am overreacting and need to think about what's best for the family. Yesterday, Jake posted pictures on social media of the expensive baby furniture they bought. The crib alone cost $800. Madison was posing next to it wearing a new $200 maternity dress.